everyone! Welcome to Bulamatari's Paint Club. I am Bulamatari. I am joined as ever by the lovely Badger. How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm okay. It's a bit coffee, but I'm okay.
That's good. I saw you pick up a cider as we were prepping.
I did. I thought I might as well join in some Monday night
I'm on
deliciousness.
I'm on some whiskey. Hey, Heavy! Made it! Nice! Made it right for the start.
Hello!
Welcome, lad. How's it going? Right, I am painting today. I'm going to finish off the first 5 of these Imperial Guardsmen, and then I'm going to have a go at trying to finish off the other 5. So I might get a full squad out today. You never know.
My God.
My God!
My God. Whereas I will be carrying on with some good old Stormcast archers or ballista boys or whatever.
Yeah.
It's one step closer and I'm almost done with this bloody thing. I finished all the sorcerers the other night.
Nice. How are you today, Heavy? Alright, I'm going to move my camera down. Badger's got that fancy like double camera situation, but I don't, so you have to look at my big tubby belly. Because underneath that is, well, crotch shot and just literally keyboard. I don't have a lot of space. So, yeah, there we go. Let's go. I've left no sprue painting. I always sprue paint. I do it. I like to sprue paint. It's best.
It's a lot better to sprue paint when you're doing things like factory painting.
Yeah.
Essentially. Because then everything is where it's supposed to be. You don't have to search around for it. You might knock things off the table.
Yeah.
You don't want to.
Speaking of searching for stuff, I think I've mispositioned my. Oh no. My pallet's gone. Where have I put that? Oh, there it is, down on the floor. Alright, fell down the back of the thing. Ooh, building a Land Raider and some custom printed HQs. Nice.
Oh, no.
Custom printed HQs. That sounds awesome.
Nice.
I'm going to move it up so you can still see my face. Got to be a host, don't I? I have to deal with the light situation as well. I look like a ghost.
The ghost host with the most?
Yeah, let's change it to the warm light. Actually, no, because that messes with the colouring.
This makes you look like you've got jaundice.
Yeah, let's just turn the lighting down slightly. There you go. Now you can sort of see me. You can also see Bear. He is there. We have Doges. Hello, Bear. What you doing, Bear? Right, I'll get on with some bloody painting, shall I? Anyway, how is everyone today? I hope anyone who's joined us is well. How are we doing? It's been a rough day. That's what we do this for. Badger, how are you?
I've been better, honestly, but it's more of a a wellness thing. Than an actual blog.
You feel a bit under the weather, like?
It's a reoccurring chesty thing that just won't go away.
That kind of sucks. No,
it does.
I do need the light up so I can actually see what I'm doing. Oh, here we go. Let's paint. Yeah, I'd just a rough day for me in work. I mean, not the worst day in the world, just boring and stressy. So that's what Paint Club is for. We sit here, chat the shit, paint some fucking Warhammer. Got way too much paint on this brush right now. Just trying to thin it out a bit, spread it around a bit. Don't you die on me, Badger.
No,
Heavy
don't worry.
says.
Don't worry, I got too much shit to do, Heavy. I got too much. I've got to keep the missions flowing on MechWarrior 5 by drop kicking people in the face.
Oh, that was a glorious moment. I shared that, by the way, in the thing. Did you? Yeah, you certainly can ask that, and I will answer that. But did you check out the clip I put in the in Discord, Heavy? I have updated the Discord link down below today, so if you want to find it, if you're not already in our Discord, if it doesn't work, just let me know and I'll paste a new one in. My job, I'm an admin Just basic admin now. I used to be a data analyst, but
He's part of the administratum.
yes.
He's a scrivener.
Yes. Yeah, I used to be a data analyst, but they made me redundant and found me another position in a much more boring job, so fun. So now I do compliance.
He analyzes data.
No, I don't do anything with data now. It's literally just you get like today. I got emailed about 500 certificates, various safety certificates for various properties, and I had to index them all, link them all in a bloody archaic spreadsheet that they've used for decades, and then upload them to the system so they can be found. And that is basically the meat and potatoes of my job.
As I say, you're part of the administratum now?
Yeah, pretty much. It needs doing, but it's the sort of thing that could easily be replaced by a half-decent computer system. So, yeah. Oh, I watched it.
Don't say that.
Gonna try it. It's unlikely, though.
They'll turn you into a servitor, Dave. Don't say that they need a better computer system. Because you are the better computer system.
Well, I am better than a computer system, because half the time the certificates come over wrong, and I need to, double check them and shit, so...
Double down on that shit?
Yeah. Like today they mixed up two of the properties, so the references were wrong, and I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. Like if a computer system would have gotten that, they would just upload the wrong certificates. So I'm sure there are reasons why they still have people doing it. I wish I wasn't the person doing it, and I had a more interesting job, like I used to.
But for the time being, you still acquire the space pennies.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it pays the bills, and for the Warhammer. So yeah, you're right. I can't moan too much. There are much worse off people than I.
But that's one of the great British pastimes.
Yeah.
Complaining at things.
This is true. Heavy. We are British. We must moan. If it's not the weather, it's the job.
The only other great British pastime is queuing.
Yeah, queuing and moaning. We have a rich culture.
And most of the time, it's complaining about queuing.
Oh no, I love a good queue, mate. My fiance hates queuing. Like if we get stuck at a traffic light and it's not turning green enough, quickly enough, she'll go off on one. It's funny.
Anywho.
Nolan, run all you like. He will listen. Oh, thank you, mate.
Excellent.
Right, so...
I was looking at the Discord.
Oh, yes.
When you were talking about dreadnoughts.
Yes.
And things like that.
Me and Heavy weren't too sure about the different kinds of dreadnoughts, and you, thankfully, sort of semi-explained them.
I can fill in the majority of what is there. I can do the different types. The variations are all just down to what they're armed with.
Yeah. So it's basically you've got two kits for the Lehman Russ, and you can make 4 models out of each sort of thing. You've got 4 variants that you could potentially get out of each kit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, when I was looking at the store, there's 3 different types of dreadnought. There's the standard dreadnought, which has been there for years. There's the slightly chunkier one, and there's the runic one, which I'm led to believe is Space Wolves.
Yeah, there is a venerable dreadnought. There's a siege breaker sort of variant, which has weird front armor, and usually comes with a siege drill and things like that.
Yeah.
And the venerables. So they're your 3 basic standard dreadnoughts. They're all essentially based off the same class of dreadnought.
Yeah.
They're just better or worse.
Okay.
They're more purposeful. Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't paint something here. Damn it. It should have been painted Mechanicum Standard, and it's just been left black. So yeah, I'm probably going to want my dreadnought to be... Do you know what? I would say like a ranged dreadnought, but like I've already got that with me heavy artillery and me tanks. So do I really want another range choice, or do I want to get a close combat dreadnought to hold the line in front of the tanks?
All up in that shit.
Yeah, I'm thinking that might be the better way, you know.
Yeah, well, with the standard dreadnoughts, you're looking at. Honestly, you can do that with the siege dreadnought.
Yeah.
So it can come with like a really big power drill.
Nice.
And like close range, multi.
Are you telling me that I could do a Gurren Lagann themed dreadnought with just drills? Row, fight the power. Hang on, I've got the thing there.
Row, fight the power!
Yeah.
You could potentially do that.
Power fist and las cannon is what Heavy wants to put on his. Jack of all trade.
Nice anti-armor, actually.
Yeah, to be honest, I think that's exactly how my my first dreadnought was fitted. Although it did that was like the first model that I know of that had the that used that trick where you could just literally detach the arms and just stick new ones on, because it just had like little knobs.
Yeah, and I've done that with my dreadnought for my my Dark Star Marines.
Oh, I'm gonna sneeze.
Bless you.
Oh shit, the bed.
Yeah, my sort of like homebrew-esque chapter.
Yeah.
Has a dreadnought with that kit, and I just did all the arms. So I can stick a las cannon on it, I can stick a missile launcher on it, I can stick the heavy... not the heavy bolter, it doesn't have a heavy bolter. I can stick the...
Oh, an autocannon. It's close enough.
Nope, it's the salt cannon.
Oh yeah, sorry, salt cannon.
You can fit them with paired autocannons.
Yes.
But for the most part, they just have those.
But you really shouldn't.
Well, there is one of the variants is essentially it comes with twinned guns.
Yeah.
So you can either have it with twin las cannons, twin missile launchers, twin autocannons, twin heavy bolter arrays.
Yeah. Yeah, all the heavy flamer, as Heavy says. But that is an option also.
You just get the flamer on the bottom of the hand, on the bottom of the power fist. You just replace your stone bolter with a flamer.
Yeah.
You just go through those bad boys and set fire to things.
I'm not sure it counts as a heavy flamer though, does it? It's just a flamethrower.
No, it's just a flamethrower.
Yeah.
You can. And if you go into Forge World, you can get specific arms for your standard dreadnoughts. This is why you can get the dual heavy bolters, the dual autocannons and that, but you can also get one which is you fit it onto the siege dreadnought, and it's like an inferno cannon.
Ooh.
Like the one that sits on the front of the Hellhound.
Yeah.
You get an inferno cannon that you can fit on your dreadnought.
That sounds good. That sounds like something I'd like.
It is part of like the siege dreadnought.
The war gear.
Yes, exactly.
That sounds good to me. I haven't decided what dreadnought I was going to... I mean, I sort of semi-decided and then just at the last minute sort of changed my mind and went and got a Vindicator instead.
We're like, Dreddy, wait, no. Big guns, son.
Yeah. What can I say? I love a mech and I love a tank. But if the mech looks derpy like the dreadnought does, I prefer the tank.
Well,
That might be a controversial opinion, I've just realised, but I think dreadnoughts look fucking dumb.
Well, the boxy dreadnoughts are just ancient.
Yeah.
They haven't really sort of updated them properly as such. I mean, obviously you have your Redemptor dreadnought, which is now the Primaris dreadnought.
Yeah, I saw
huge.
the one that's got the chunkier armour on, which looked okay. That looked much better than a normal dreadnought. Not that that's a hard thing to do. But yeah.
If you give me a moment, once I've painted this hair.
Oh shit.
Are you...
I'm gonna have to tidy this up now. Oh, Heavy loves the dreadnoughts. I'm sorry, Heavy. I just think they look kind of dumb.
Are you talking about this kind of dreadnought, Mr. Dave?
Yes, I guess. Yes.
That's the Redemptor, and
Okay.
you can fit this thing. Main arm either has the assault cannon or a big plasma cannon.
Yeah.
It's got two little either rocket pods or storm boulders that you can fit onto the chest, and you can stick a missile launcher on the top of it.
Yeah.
And underneath the arm, you can either have a little assault cannon or flamethrower.
Well, Heavy kind of likes the lore and the design.
I love the lore.
The lore is quite good. The lore is good. Just the they look like fridge freezers on legs.
The lore for certain dreadnoughts is amazing.
Yeah, I love the idea of, just basically a marine who's served his purpose well and then died. Just like they just shove him in a fucking box. And
They're
say,
like we
off you
can't
go.
we can't lose this experience. Get back out there, you git.
Yeah. It's like a second life.
The boxy dreadnoughts, though, are kind of like company standard dreadnoughts. At the moment they're like the best mix of longevity and capability.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the lore behind dreadnoughts tends to be that the machine itself still puts a lot of strain on the soldier inside.
Okay.
Trying to control it.
Yeah.
The Redemptor dreadnought that I just showed you there.
Yeah.
Apparently they're pretty powerful, but they burn out their pilots pretty quickly.
Okay.
When you go into the whole Forge World thing.
Yeah.
The Leviathan dreadnought, which is your biggest, chunkiest, angriest dreadnought, will really go hard on the pilots.
Yeah. Ooh. Heavy painted a Redemptor like that last week. Had it primed for a year. Shit. That sounds like me. That sounds like me with models. Not anymore though. Not anymore.
You have the paint club.
Yeah, these Imperial Guards that I'm painting now are the oldest models that I've not painted yet.
Progress is being made,
No,
boys and girls.
sorry, I lie. There is a set of Space Marine Roman-looking fools that I've just not even bothered undercoating.
They're probably the Vanguard Marines.
Probably. I just thought they looked cool and bought the box set and then brought them out. And it's like, oh, these are metal. Damn. I think that was the point where I just sort of lost interest in Space Marines. I've gained interest in Gales.
Yeah.
Yeah, and start spending all my money on going out to the pub. But now I have seen the light, and I am back.
Back again.
Indeed.
Destroying the enemies of the Emperor. With righteous fury. Except maybe those Tau.
I do have a soft spot for a good mech army, mate. I do have a soft spot for them Tau. The Dread was the last unpainted model you owned until you bought 2 flyers and a tank and 2 tanks this week. So no pile of shame for you anymore. Nice.
Oh, I need to get to that stage.
I'm kind of there.
Well, you're kind of there, yeah.
Kind of there. I've got a couple of squads left to do. And a tank, basically. I have to say, a couple of squads. I think I've got... No, I have got a couple of squads, yeah. There's a Space Marine squad and a Guard squad after this. But after that, I think I'm done. Which is nice.
With the exception of those veterans that you were just talking about?
No, that includes... that's included in the 2 squads. So it's that squad, a Space Marine squad, and the tank, Commissar, and the HQ choice for the Space Marines.
I thought you also had a command squad.
Yeah. I'm not counting this Imperial Guard squad that's mostly done.
No. As in, like an actual Imperial Guard command squad.
Yeah, I do. Alright. I have Space Marine squad, command squad for the Imperial Guard, then a tank, Commissar, HQ choice. I think that's it. So I can actually count on one hand the number of boxes of Warhammer I've got to paint. Which is actually a really nice feeling.
It is. And then I stare over.
You stare at your pile of death.
The vast Himalayas that stand before me.
The vistas of unpainted work. Oh man. Yeah, I don't ever want to get to that point again. Never.
To be honest, I'm getting there.
Yeah.
I am eventually getting there.
Yeah, Warhammer it's a healthy addiction. It's an expensive addiction, but yeah, it's not killing anyone. I think we could say. I wonder if anyone has ever died from like a Warhammer painting injury.
They've gassed themselves or they've...
I mean, more like they dropped the null oil and tried to pick it up and just slipped and destroyed their heads or something.
You just bash it against a table with a pair of clippers on it and just stick the clippers into their forehead. It's like, ah!
If you trade all your armies and models for one full 2,000 point army that you currently don't own, what would it be?
The only army that I don't own, technically, if you can class them as separate armies, the only armies that I do not own are Grey Knights and the Custodies. They're the only armies I don't own. If I traded in all of my shit for one army, bollocks to that, I'll keep my giant stacks of things and I'll just buy the other stuff.
True that. Patrick, open your WhatsApp apparently. Richard is here. Hello, Rich. Howdy ho.
Oh, things! Oh no. Oh.
Is it bad?
Oh no. No, Richard.
What have you sent him, Rich?
Real poop.
Oh, nice. Are you proud of him, Rich? Is it a boy or a girl?
Dinosaur, that's what it is.
Oh. Need a meteor to put that thing out of existence. Just trying to paint this here. Right, so I'm going to get these basically painted. And then I'm going to stick them and then I'm going to tidy them. That's the best. That's the way we do. Ah, my eyes just went weird then. You were trying to focus on something slightly further in the distance and your eyes just go fucked. You need to blink for a second.
What I tend to get is when I'm staring at something for too long and then my eyes go, okay, time to just, take a brief rest.
Yeah.
And what will happen is they'll just completely go out of focus, stare off into a different direction for a second, and then be back to normal.
Double flush survivor budget. It's got half an hour to steep, and you're going to beat it to death with a bog brush. Oh, nice.
You want to fight it?
On guard.
It's not enough XP. Worth my time.
Anyway, how are you, Rich? Other than very empty right now, by the sounds of things.
About half a ton lighter. Half a ton lighter from the looks of that.
Oh, man. We're just painting some dudes. Getting the communication guy sorted. And the special weapons dude in this, and the commander. And I said, but yeah, this is all of the different guys in this half the squad. Probably should have spaced it out so I had something interesting to paint on the second half, but no. No, we
You
didn't.
were just like, I need to get all the specialists out right now.
Mate, I nearly passed out on the shitter passing that beast. It was like shutting out a tree stump.
I'm gonna take a swig.
These women ain't got. I need a swig after that. Oh, I'm good. All I could say to that, mate, is Chick-chicka. Oh no. Yeah, I'm good. Just had a really fucking dull day at work, so this is a godsend. As it is every week. This is pure zen. Like, seriously, man, work was so dull. I actually ended up watching the climate summit stuff on the news for like most of the day because it was more interesting than what I was doing, and I could multitask because I trained chimp could do my job.
Monkey.
Yeah. It was, yeah, dull as fuck. Got nothing to say. I'm interested to see if anything actually comes of the fucking climate summit though. Doubt it, like. Even though it kind of has to. Otherwise, we're all gonna die.
I got too much shit to do, Boris. Just get on with it.
Yeah, just fucking get it done, man. Get it done. Find the money from somewhere and just get it fucking done. Just don't ask the people to pay for it because they can't. Oh man. Anyway,
Remember,
my answer to the question that Heavy posed would probably be. I don't know. Honestly, don't know. Before Age of Sigmar, I would have probably said Bretonnia, or like the Dwarven army before they fucking split it into dodgy tribes of dwarves. But now, I don't know. Probably either the Machine Priest ones or
You mean the Mechanicus?
Yeah, Adeptus Mechanicus or Sisters of Battle, probably. Dunno.
Very good choices.
Yeah, those would probably be my choices. One of those. I'd probably stick Imperium because the Imperium is my lore baby. It's like my lore love. And yeah, I'm not being careful with this paint at all today. Like last week I was doing really well, keeping it nice and tidy. This week I'm absolutely making a mess of some bits, which means I'm going to have to go over it again. Oh, we've got paint for this bit.
And it's all over the place.
As long as I don't fucking paint their fucking faces, because I've only just gotten them right, I'll be fine. Okay. Yeah, those cables can be all different colours, I think. Okay. Alright, if someone offered to buy any 5 models off you, which ones would you get rid of?
Any 5 models?
Yeah, any 5 big models. Yeah, I'm not letting you just do it. Like if it's a squad, it's a squad. Like what would you not mind getting rid of?
That's a difficult question because I've got certain things which I could happily send off into the ether.
Yeah. Now, I think mine would probably just be all of me Ultramarines because I just can't be. I don't think I can be asked to actually strip them to repaint them because the models are all out of date now and they look a bit poo compared to like the newer models.
Yeah.
So I'm tempted just not to ever. Heavy would get rid of his 150 Hormagaunts.
I'll have those 150 Hormagaunts heavy. Can never have too many.
There you go, you got to buy it. Belt buckles here before. I'm trying to get this. Hold on, before the paint dries. I think I might need another blob, to be honest. Oh, blood. Brown's going.
Should send you more pictures of his turds.
Oh, he's got he's got 120 Hormagaunts. Good enough. Never. It's never enough. Horde army, yeah. Need all of the nids you can get.
Yep.
Bollocks! Just painted over something. Didn't need to.
120 is like at least 6 squads right there.
Yeah. Oh shit, I just realised that I haven't closed anything down, so Steam could have throttled my internet quite happily there. So if it's been a bit slow or laggy, apologies for that. I usually close everything down.
If I had to get rid of things, it would be some of the older Chaos stuff that I've got.
Right. Oh, you don't really like your nids anymore? Ah, man. Got it,
Give it a bit, and look, give it a bit of time, Heavy. Right? The Octarius setting is getting some love. It may be getting kill team, but it's getting some love. which means there may be some nice Tyranid updates on the horizon.
Some nice fluff. That lovely lore. Right. I need one more blob of lead belcher, otherwise I'm not going to be able to finish. Let's get
Not the law that everybody's after, though. It's a
Yeah,
new bloody model line, that's what they're after.
they are, yeah. I think they could probably do with it.
An updated fecking codex will do.
Yeah, make them playable again in the game would kind of help. Didn't you try to play Nids like a couple of months ago and just get absolutely trolleyed?
I've played Nids. They are... The thing is, when I first got back into playing it properly with the 9th edition rules, I used my Tyranid army.
Yeah.
Against the 9th edition Death Guard. So essentially I was working with completely outdated Beacon rule sets against things which were nicely balanced for against other things like Dark Eldar and Necrons, which had already had their upgrades. Which meant essentially I got stuffed and mounted on the Beacon wall.
Heavy just wants an IG and Nids Codex and Tau. That's all we need.
Yeah, give us a nice new.
I mean, if they want to give the
Imperial
Tau some
Guard.
love, I'll take it. But I'm quite happy with my Tau at the minute.
Yeah, the Tau do need some love though. Their codex is like real ancient.
Oh right, Codex wise, yeah, probably. I'm just talking model wise. Quite happy with the model. But
Otherwise, they've still got some reasonable models.
I mean, those mechs, man. Some of those mechs. Just, I want the big boy. I want it.
Storm Surge.
Yeah, I want that Storm Surge. I just love how it's got like, you know, those support beams that they put down when heavy cranes come along.
Yeah.
Orc's still the best. Big penis energy. Hey Snoop, how's it going?
Welcome to hell.
Orcs are their best, and they are getting their upgrades. You know.
Yeah, Orcs have just gotten their big update, haven't they?
They're starting to get their big update.
Oh, they're starting. Oh, they've got more to
Well,
come.
they probably will have more to come. They're part of the Octarius setting.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
So not only have their basic unit, the boys, been updated, and the war bosses. We've got quite a few of the things. Obviously, the beast snaggers have come out. The pain boys. So they're probably going to update some of the buggies and vehicles.
Orcs always work. Yep, just put some spiky bits on them and make them okay. How are you, Phil? I hope you're doing alright this week. Are you up to much? You painting with us? You're doing me sprue painting. I should probably push it down a tiny bit just so you can see me sprue a bit better.
Where?
Not that sprue.
Looking at your sprue.
Bloody soundboard. So, looking at your sprue, do you say? Where is it? No. Moments passed. Too late. I need a bigger desk situation. Either I might move Paint Club to like a different room. I'd have like a proper hobby space somewhere. I'd need to like wire up the loft if I wanted to do that. Alright, let's ask this another way. If someone offered you like twice the price that you paid for any model, What models would you absolutely never get rid of?
My Carnifex that I got from Forge World.
Even
Yeah,
if they offered you twice the price?
I would never get rid of that. I would also never get rid of Arrowman of the Thousand Suns. Bearing in mind that these are essentially the ones which I, in my own belief, are the best painted models that I've ever painted.
Ah. Nice. Okay, I think that's nearly done. Just the nipples on the end of that, and done. I think that's all of the lead belcher that needs doing now. I'll just do these little kits while I'm here. Don't need to give every single marine a kit, but just a little bit of decoration on them in it.
Is
Get a little flask of water. Little pouch, little dagger. Rich says orcs, then Dark Eldar. Don't know. I've never gotten into the Smeldar. Dark or otherwise. Just the weird cone heads just look weird to me. That's because you're weak. As if. No, they're just smelly elves. We don't like smells.
Fully rebuild that Eldar army, to be honest. I've still got stuff that I need to paint for, but I can do that after I've done commission work. Oh.
Right, yeah, I'll do that one as well. Might as well. Get this dagger done.
We'll touch up on these guys.
Okay. I'm going to need to get the lever out. Steel Legion Dread out. Just to fix a few of these. Ah! I just spotted something just as I was washing the brush. For fuck's sake.
Always the way, sir. Always the way.
It's alright, the paint was still wet enough for me to use. And I've just made a mess. Bollocks. Wank!
No paint.
Oh, Dark Eldar legend here. All the firepower, all the stabbing. Nah, mate. Nah.
Dark Eldar, you know what they're for? They're for douchebags.
They are? Douchebag Dark Eldars? Douche Eldar? I also hate how they work in bloody Dawn of War. Pain in the arse to use.
Well, they really were broken in Dawn of War.
Rich asks how many times you've won against his Dark Eldar.
I've actually won like 2, maybe twice. Yeah. It's not my fault that I've got a squad that essentially jumps across the battlefield and has 4 times more firepower than any other squad in the game.
Rich suggests that you haven't won twice against him. I don't know if there's a disagreement going on here.
The actual board game, like on the actual board, I think I have won twice against you. But that was only because I was essentially just using a brick wall against his firepower.
Yeah. That's called playing to their strengths. Well, so's using the AWP in Counter-Strike. Fluke wins. That's all you've ever pulled, apparently. Apparently. I'm not saying that he's right, but that's what he's saying.
Victory is a victory. It's not my fault that the bloody dice gods hate my life.
Shitty dice rolls.
They're like, nope.
Yeah.
With the exception of my commanders, who get down to one HP and then just don't die.
Okay, let's see. I was gonna do this after I'd stuck them together, but I've already got the paints out now, so I might as well.
One more against me with your orcs, to be honest, Richard.
Well, the Orcs are a legitimate army, so it's good.
All them boys, yo.
Yeah.
We all suffer from shitty dice rolls anyway.
Yeah, we do.
There are those moments.
Usually for me it's on fucking XCOM. Dark Eldar is just as good a strategy apparently, according to Rich.
Or just Dark Eldar. There's no actual tactics, it's just playing Dark Eldar is the strategy.
The original pay to win.
Yeah, because the times that I have actually won against your Dark Eldar was with my Imperial Guard. And it was essentially a case of me just bombarding you with the Lehman Russ until that squad no longer existed, and then just ordering my dudes to open fire on the witches. And that was essentially the tactic that I had to use, was just to ignore all other anti-armor models on the field, kill their scourges.
Imperial Guard is not a bummer's army.
Move on. Rinse, repeat to next force.
Imperial Guard is a legendary army. The OG Humies. The Emperor's first and last line of defense.
The real Emperor's finest.
Yeah. Don't need no fancy armor, bro. All you need is a flashlight, which is essentially what the
spicy
las
flashlight.
rifles are. Yeah, spicy flashlight. Get yourself your spicy flashlight, and go to war. You need spicy flashlights and commissars, and you're away. Oh, fucking hell, dog armor, fucking brush. Not on fire here. Where the fuck did that come from?
Dogs, I assume.
Yeah, probably. So there's no dog in my immediate vicinity.
To a scene earlier on in the day where the dogs are just like, oh yeah, rolling on the brushes.
Yeah, probably. Okay, I think that's done. Anything else that needs doing? Do these helmets need tidying? A little bit. Just a little bit. Actually, that one could do with a little bit more. A little bit more.
We were already
Well,
in sync.
he is dead though, so I guess the Imperial Guard failed him like 10,000 years ago. Just saying. He's not dead.
Anyway, it wasn't the Imperial Guard that messed up. The Imperial Guard were defending his sweet digs.
Yeah, they were.
And the Imperial Palace still stands.
It does.
So,
This
Imperial
is
Guard
true.
win.
Yeah. And what is the Emperor these days, if not the Imperium of man? As like a concept. He's an idea. Ah, there was a bit of chest armor that needed fixing there. There it is.
Geldor's a total bummers army.
Yeah,
Even the law says they are.
true that.
So that's what they do.
Everybody's dead, Dave. Right, I think I need to do a bit more tidying. Oh god.
One moment where you look and you're like, I think I know.
Yeah, I think I'm. You're about to say I think I'm done, and it's like, oh, look at that, the thing that's definitely not done.
I miss out that step. And then I open up a bottle of other paint and I'm like, no! And it wasn't done.
Damn! You go straight to rage. Okay. Still some more there. You've got paint on that. Yeah. It's like an asthmatic coughing at my models. Tiny smidgen of paint.
You say this also being an asthmatic and sometimes coughing at your models.
Yes. That needs tidying.
God damn it!
Oh no.
Finding the bits that I've missed.
Sweet. That's that done. Now I
Anyway,
think. Go on.
just thinking about some of the stuff that Richard's done, telling me that I'm bad at the game for using certain things.
I can imagine Rich just using git tactics just to annoy you.
Well, this is what I'm saying. When he comes out with his orcs, and what he does is he uses his 4,000 Gretchens to bog down my troops in close combat.
I suppose it's a legitimate strategy. Gretchen Wall of Death.
Gretchen Wall,
It's a tactic.
douchebag.
Oh man. Right, I need to get the Steel Legion drab out. Got a few bits that I need to paint. And some things that I forgot last time. I think I must have done the Steel Legion drab last minute last time. There's quite a lot that I haven't done that needs doing. There's so much paint on that brush. Let's get rid of some of that, shall we? That's what they're used for. He doesn't sit with one big tank at the back like a pansy refusing to move like a muggle. Mate, just play some fucking Tau and you'll see. That's a legitimate tactic. You just sit right at the back of the map with your really long range, just blasting everything as it slowly approaches you.
The thing is, most of the time I have that one tank surrounded by dudes.
Yeah? It's a legitimate tactic.
Remember, Imperial Guardsmen, protect our tanks and planes too.
Operation Human Shield.
Anyway, the other Imperial Guard battles that we have fought have been reasonably good. And yeah, one shock attack gun. But though the rules have slightly changed for that now, so I don't know how hilarious it is anymore. You'll have to read up your book.
You have to bone up, mate. Bone up. And bone down.
Yeah, I was not happy about that, but it wasn't the Ravagers that you got, Richard. It was a full Imperial Guard squad. Twice in a row. You essentially fired the gun, and it used to have the large blast template.
Yeah.
And you just go, right, that squad's just deleted off the battlefield. that squad's just deleted off the battlefield.
Well, I mean, that's what Imperial Guardsmen are for, isn't it?
Yeah, essentially, but they're not supposed to be shot by one model. Some of them are supposed to at least survive.
Rolled a sexy 10.
Yeah, he rolled just enough not to kill himself.
Oh.
Essentially. Right, what am I looking at?
No, the only use of it for an Imperial Guardsman is to choke up the enemy's guns with just sheer mass.
With his body.
Yeah. Hold their advance by just being a corpse in the middle of the
Getting
road.
in the way.
Yeah. The ultimate siege breaker. Meat wall. I do love the Imperial Guard so much. I love their lore. I love the books. The books are so good. And by the books, I of course mean Gaunt's Ghosts. The best Imperial Guard adaptations ever. Doom damage.
I think there is one which you might also like.
Oh yeah.
As a suggestion to try the Cypher's Cane novels.
Okay.
Because essentially Cypher's Cane is an accidental hero.
Okay.
What keeps happening to him is they keep sending him into these ridiculous war zones, and somehow he keeps winning. And all he wants to do is just not
fight.
He just doesn't want to do it, and he keeps winning these unwinnable battles by accident.
Like 40k flash art.
Yeah, he is 40k flash heart.
I enjoy the idea of that, and will definitely check that shit up. Cypher's Cane, you say?
Cypher's Cane.
Alright. Well, I guess we're at the point of the stream where we're going to chat about what we've done, like what we've been reading, listening to, playing. So you're playing Space Engineers today?
I was
very jealous whilst I was doing my really boring job.
Trying to... Well, my brain started to try to work out what I wanted to do, and I've messed it up because I made it too small scale.
Oh no, what were you trying to do?
Well, I'm gonna like dig a base into the ground,
okay,
essentially, and build a base like half submerged.
Nice.
But obviously, as I've said, I started too small, too shallow.
So did you end up drilling down with some sort of vehicle?
I do what I usually do with the swipe miners.
Yeah.
So I have like an arm with drill bits on a rotor.
Yeah.
And at the end of the arm, there's a piston with another boom arm on it, covered in the drills.
Heavy says that one day he would like an Alpha Legion army.
Good Alpha Legion army. But will you do it like everybody else seems to be doing the Alpha Legion armies, where they have like the half and half painted models with the stupid electric transference field, essentially? It's as if they're trying to be all espionage with super camouflage, but
So you did your sweeper arms.
yeah. Is this Alpha Legion talk or?
No,
Space
sorry, I was just going back. I interrupted you. Sorry.
Yeah, there's like a big boom arm that's mounted to a rotor.
Yeah.
And a control panel in there. And at the end of that arm is a piston. And attached to that piston is the drill head, essentially.
Yeah.
So it's like a big long length with drills facing down. And drills facing down and some drills facing to the side. So slowly just lower the drill head, like the drill face, into the ground as it's rotating.
Yeah.
And just kind of carves
Big old chunk of ground out.
where I need it to. I really should just build a big press,
Yeah.
essentially, at one point. There's a big square hole in the ground.
Yeah. It's the only way you're going to get a perfectly square hole.
Right, I just don't want a perfectly square hole.
You know what I'm like for symmetry. I know
a
you're
big
the
launch
same.
tube. Big launch tube that I could build a rocket in. Top can open up. And then be like, shoosh.
How can it be symmetrical if it's not even square?
As you make sure that the whole hole that you dig is perfectly round. And thus you work from where you've mounted your, like the center of your drill arm, the rotatey bit, and then you just build down and out.
Okay. I suppose it works. But yeah, so you've made it too small. I assume you're gonna have another go at that.
I did make it too small, so I'll have another try.
Fair enough. Oh, we got a response from Heavy here. Maybe one model or two like that, but not more. He likes the idea, but just such a short view on the Alpha Legion.
Yeah, if you have like a proper full, like Alpha Legion colours army, then yeah, that's awesome and fantastic, because a lot of them have got like a really nice scale pattern on them, which is very, very nice to see done properly. And I just think it's a bit of a nice for a centerpiece, but not for an army.
Yeah.
The color changing ones.
But yeah, I've forgotten what I was going to say then. Nope, it's gone. Yeah. Have you been doing anything else this week? Playing anything good?
No, I've just been playing Noiter all the time.
Oh yeah, how's that going for you now?
It's infuriating.
Have you finished it yet? Have you done a run?
No, I haven't done a run. That's the problem. I got really far down.
Oh.
And then I got bullshitted out.
I'm at that point now with Hades. I've gotten to the last boss. Like, I can get to the last boss sort of semi-reliably, but I just can't fucking beat him. So yeah, gotten to the last boss on Hades with like 3 of the weapons now, I think. And just nothing seems to be working on him. I've come close a couple, like 2 out of the 3 times. It was like one time I just got absolutely munted. But
yeah, I think I've gotten up to him about 4 times in total.
Yeah, I mean, I only got up to him like 4 or 5 runs ago, but like since then, like 3 of those runs has been a boss, so I can get to him reliably. Just beating him is just a pain in the ass. I can't do it. Right, I think I have painted all of the bits I need to paint, and I can now start to stick these models together.
What I need to do on Hades when I get round to it, I'll definitely need to get back into the flow of the game.
Yeah. I think that might be my problem, because I only play it like every so often when I've got nothing else to stream.
What I've got to do, honestly, is I've got to get to him with at least one of the resurrects intact.
That's it, and I can never do it. Last time I had a resurrect intact before, going to find the meat for Cerberus, but like, I used that trying to find the meat. So yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do it.
Then again, that's part of the whole challenge of the game.
It is. And I'm half expecting the last boss to not be the last boss, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm half expecting there to be like an end game boss.
This is my final form.
Like, not even that. Like, you complete a run, and then you get taken down by some BS outside of the battle, and then you got like another boss to attack after you beat Hades. After that point or something.
Yeah.
Because that's sort of how those sorts of roguelike games sort of end up going, isn't it?
Like, here, I've done this. Guess what? This was not even the real bad guy.
Dogs noises.
Dogs noises?
Yes. Are you okay, Luke?
Is he giving you a
Oh. The other dog wants to play. Luke, that's enough.
I'm assuming Luke does not.
Yeah, Luke does not want him to be played with. So, there we go. Luke is the boss.
He is a big daddy dog.
He is. That's got the clippers. Clippy clip.
More?
Any legs. We've awakened the husky. Thank you, Bear. Yeah, you. Oh, you want to come as well? Hi.
It's my friend.
Yes.
Oh no, it is wizard friend.
It is wizard friend. Hello. He wants his back rubbed.
He's like, you see my butt?
Hello.
My butt is itchy.
Chops, come on. Off me now.
I require
Ooh, he nearly fell
only
then.
the finest butt scratches.
Alright, he nearly fell then. Silly boy.
Suck.
Ah, I've got one of the running legs, which are a pain in the ass. There we go. So, let's stick these legs on. How are you getting on, Budget?
Taking a lot longer on this than I originally anticipated.
Okay.
But I think it's because I'm spotting things which I've been missing.
You're actually spotting them instead of like just moving on and then finding them later.
Oh no, I found these ones later.
Okay, there's some legs on a base. I'm gonna do that for all 5 of them, and then I'm gonna get the running ones done first, actually, because these are the worst fucking things. Come on! Oh, I need the base.
Base. Buttery biscuit base.
Okay, come on. I'm just gonna hold it here for a little while. I believe that's nearly done.
It's all awkward.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember
He kind of leans forward significantly there.
whether or not you have to go to Forge World to get the Alpha Legion upgrade kits, or whether you can get them from the Standard Games Workshop stuff.
I must admit, I've not really looked for any of that sort of stuff, apart from obviously the PR Fist one that I got hold of, which is very good. That's going to make my my next Space Marine squad excellent to look at, I hope. Bloody hell, dogs. Do you mind? Okay. Glue on the foot. Glue on the foot. Okay, good. I believe they're all stuck. We'll find out when I try and pick them up. Let's get the torsos off. Ooh,
Raising boom!
I mean, this is definitely where everything starts to get pinged off.
Flies off into the distance.
Yeah. I've got one torso. Two torsos. Three torsos.
Lava out again.
Yeah. Yeah, what I've been doing this week, I've started to watch Sons of Anarchy again. Started at the beginning, and yeah, season 1 of Sons of Anarchy is very, very, very good. I know that eventually there will become the season where that I sort of lost my interest in this series. I just know that that's going to happen at some point.
Watch it up until that point, and then just not after that.
I don't know. I want to power through it because apparently the season after that's really good again. So yeah, basically the season that lost me was when they went off to Ireland, and I just lost the will to live watching that because it was shit. But hopefully I'll be able to power through this time, and I'll actually be able to watch it without
Hating yourself.
Yeah. Damn, Land Raider is a bad kit apparently. I've never built one, so I do not know. Bit Badger, when was the last time you built a Land Raider?
I've never built a Land Raider.
Neither of us have Land Raiders. Heavy, you are the only member of Paint Club to have a Land Raider, to our knowledge. No, I'm pretty sure that Mango Smash is going to have a million Land Raiders, and he's probably
Look, Mango Smash,
a million of them up.
I was going to say, Mango Smash have probably used a million bloody Land Raiders in a fucking flyer that he had. His custom Thunderhawk.
True.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Okay. Torso. Hello, Luke. You want to say hello? He's like, my mum is not giving me fusses. Please fuss me. I will fuss you. Don't worry. Just let me stick these bodies on these legs. What's so bad about it, Heavy?
I'm gonna take a guess that it's gonna be a case of the just poor molding. So it'll be bendy and things just won't fit properly.
Yeah, that sounds about right for Games Workshop to me. Hello, Luke. What can I do for you, mate? What forces?
So now that we have a Necron Triarch Stalker.
You were right, Badger. Pretty much that.
Nice.
The kit is still from 1999, no update.
Yeah, that Land Raider is an old boy.
Feels like the Gene Stealers, damn.
Yeah, but we've got a Triarch Stalker for the Necrons, and the model itself is amazing, but the kit that we had just did not fit together properly. Just
That's unfortunate.
awful. Yep.
Yeah. I don't know what colour to do. The cabling for the flamethrower, and I'm probably best doing that now before I stick it on.
Well, didn't you have another flamethrower?
I do, but I think I've probably left it black. But I don't want to do that this time. I'm thinking Avalanche Sunset. What do you reckon? Do a the yellow flamer cable. Hello.
It can work.
You're being very inquisitive today. Hello.
It's like I just want to be interested in your hobbies.
Well, this is paint. We use it to make things coloured. And right now I'm colouring some cable. Well, it's plastic technically, but it looks like cable. He's not interested. He just wants forces. Yes. Just adding a little bit of colour to these guys. It just, yeah, I feel like it's going to make it better. And if it doesn't, I can always paint over it in black.
Yep.
Because like when I was doing the tank, and you know, all those cables were coloured, those all different colours.
Yeah.
That just I don't know, it just made the model so much better. Just like little detail that gives it an accent all of its own. I don't know, it just sort of brought the model together for me. Like with a really nice thing. Okay.
A good effect.
It was, yes. Thank you. So I'm going to do the rest of the cabling the same colour.
Quickly check. What it did with one of the other models. Yep.
I'm tempted to also try writing on it with red paint, make it look like a warning symbol, and little writing underneath that's illegible because it's so small. Fuck, I need more paint. But I feel like that's probably beyond my skill at the moment.
Something you can think about doing in the future.
Maybe. Or I might just get a red Sharpie and do it, one of those ones with the really fine points.
Well, I've done that with black pen.
Yeah.
On some of my models, because I know for a fact that I can never seem to keep the paint wet long enough on my detail brushes to do it properly.
Yeah.
And two, the detail brushes never stay sharp enough to...
Yeah, maybe the synthetic brushes might improve that situation, to be honest.
Possibly.
But I haven't got a small synthetic brush. I've only got the medium at the moment. So. Okay, there we go. Flamer with a yellow cable. I'll make it zoom properly once the model's together. Right, I think. Yep, that's done. I'll do the sergeant to start with. Okay, I also need to think about what colour hair I want to do the sergeant's hair. It's currently black, but I've got a black, I've got a white, and I've got a brown coloured hair. Maybe I should.
Or you double up.
Yeah, just have two black hairs.
It's good.
Yeah. I could use the what's it called? It's like an orc, wild rider red, or is it called? Make him a redhead.
The brightest ginger man that you can possibly get.
Yeah. Maybe just dry brush some corn red over it or something. And for now, I'm going to do the comms guy first to start with. Because I don't think I've got anything that needs drying on that model. Okay, so there's his head. This bloody kit's not coming out very easily. I'll just twizzle it. Just twizzle and tidy. Twizzle and tidy.
Where's the dick?
I'm gonna do it. Where is it?
Grab his dick and twist it! Twist that dick! Twist his dick! Oh, dick twist!
Yeah. Oh dear. I love that sound clip. It's one of my favourites.
Like a good old jizz and mayonnaise.
Which is also under that sprue and I can't be arsed moving it again. Right, this guy's going to be the one with his feet planted.
Oops.
Okay. Backpack. Let's get the head on as well. Actually, no, I'm going to do the arms first. And the arms usually dictate which way the head's pointing, doesn't it?
They tend to, yes.
Right, let's get some. Just a standard bolter. Not bolter, fucking. Laz gun. There you go. It was like. I had pistol, I had cannon, I didn't have the middle ground. It's a gun.
Pistol, cannon, giant bigness. Big old penis. And then all I can think about is that stupid song by Darwin's Notebook, which is in fact titled Huge Penis.
Yes.
And then I look at my enormous penis, and everything is going my way.
This arm is.
In fact, it is enormous penis, not huge penis. Before anybody actually gets at us for that.
Assuming Richard would get at you. I don't think I've ever heard that one, to be honest.
So have I listened to it after the stream.
Very well. I guess I could never relate to that sort of song. Okay, so it's stump one, which means it's best to put the stump arm on first. Or is it the other way around? Yeah.
It's about a stump one. Is that also referring to the enormous penis song?
giggity.
Okay.
I refer to my cock as stump one.
Stump Alpha Prime.
Don't ask me what stump 2 is.
Okay, let's whack the glue on the other arm and see if we can get it lined up nicely. Please, 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 please. Pop, 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 pop.
Doctors tell me it's just a benign growth.
For 9 inches.
Raising
But
boom!
that was fast, that one. So I give you full gloriousness for that, sir.
Okay, there we go. The hand's not like fully attached, but it's enough.
It's close enough.
Yeah, that's close enough. I actually need a head. I think he's just going to be looking forwards, this guy. He's the comms guy. He's not like... The gun's not like...
He's not aiming.
Yeah, the gun's not raised or anything, so he's just going to be looking for orders from his commander. Who incidentally is going to be the next model I do. Alright, there you go. Other than like the little decorative pieces I've got to put on, that's him. I've also got to tidy it up a bit because there's a couple of clip marks. Alright, let's get the other... no, let's do the commander next. Whose hair I still need to paint. But that can be the last thing I paint on him. Don't mind that. Let's have a look. Right, got the bolt pistol there. Not bolt pistol, las pistol. Fuck! I keep calling them bolt pistols.
Pistoli.
Yeah. Got me bloody still in Space Marine mode. Got excited from the Imperial Fist stuff. That squad's going to be a fun one to paint with all the extra little bits and pieces. Oh no!
It'll be nice because you'll be painting it straight from the sprue, so you'll be able to have actually undercoated it appropriately.
Yeah.
And you'll see the difference from undercoating.
Yeah, I didn't do the Sergeant Stripes in yellow. That's the main reason I brought the yellow out. I'm a
You just
fucking
look at it
idiot.
and you're like, fuck.
Oh, damn it. Okay, he can be the... I'm going to make the Sergeant the running one.
Follow me into death. Oh, glory.
Charge!
Yep, that's it. Daylight charge over the minefield.
Ah, fuck me.
I would say these Acadians, but they're your own flavour.
They are. I do need to remember what planet I gave them, but like it's been like well over a year since I came up with the concept, so it must have been like 2 or 3 years actually.
Yeah, it's longer than a year, Dave.
Yeah, much longer.
Because we spent a good like 2 or 3 weeks
Oh crap! The fucking base just came off.
essentially milling over the colour scheme that you were going to use.
Yeah. Well, now I'm going to need to sit here holding this fucking base on because I would have to fucking put pressure on the one model that I didn't want to put pressure on. Let's see if we get on the same spot so I'm not messing the base up.
Oh, time to get out the right machine.
Oh no, I can't drink any whiskey, you've got both hands full. No! No!
No! That's just like the
Okay,
worst.
I'm just going to hold onto it with one hand.
He's one-handed, ladies and gentlemen. This is a talent.
Okay, I think that's on now.
Drinking beer and sticking shit together.
Good with my hands, what can I say?
Multitasking while he's flasking.
Multitasking flask, I like it. And shove his head on like that there.
Shove his head up his ass.
Alright. I'm just gonna let him just sort of chill out over there. Just rest him against that book so he doesn't right, you're not allowed to redeem the read from the Imperial Infantryman's Handbook because it's currently propping him up.
Like it should. Like it's fulfilling its duty perfectly. It's providing him support in his darkest time.
True dat. Okay, so we've got 2 models semi-complete. I say semi-complete, the table ready. I just need a little teeny bit tidy up and add the little extra bits on. Right, I think just a spod now. I need these arms off. El Spodo. That spicy flashlight.
I still think that's got to be one of the best descriptions that I heard on like a lore video.
Definitely.
The Imperial Guardsman's greatest weapon and also worst weapon.
Yeah, it does very little to like a fully armoured enemy. Like it's not going to go through a Space Marine's armour, is it?
Well, it may. If you aim for the soft bits.
Well, you have to aim for the joints. And Imperial Guardsmen don't tend to be that well trained.
Well, actually,
some of them are, like the veterans are, but you don't tend to how you don't.
No.
Imperial Guardsmen don't live to get to veteran status most of the time.
Yeah, the veterans are better shots, but the actual Imperial Guardsman who makes it to the regimental standard is a crack soldier.
Okay.
They have to be. The PDF forces are essentially your Sunday soldiers.
Oh right, okay.
But the Imperial Guardsmen themselves, every soldier who gets to the stage where he can be deployed off-world,
yeah.
is
So
actually
your militiamen are your.
Yeah, your militia and your PDF are essentially your standard planetary soldiers, guys.
Yeah.
Whereas they are like the elite of the elite that go off-world to fight the wars of the Imperium.
With spicy flashlights.
Yeah, and very few people essentially realise that. The PDF forces are pretty much armed with like shotguns and the machine guns. The ones you good
basically
old,
grease guns is a standard issue, isn't it?
yeah, pretty much, and your good old off-world boys get the best gear, so they get all the really nice flak armor, they get all of the las guns, the high tech, they get to work with all the the nice weaponry, the las cannons and things like that.
Yeah.
And even then, in the broad scale of things, you look at the rest of the universe and you're like, okay, that gun can turn some guy inside out and upside down and on fire at the same time. But the Imperial Guardsman there with his laser pointer, he's gonna fight him. He has a possibility of winning. Probably not, but he'll do it the same. Oh look, Private Jimmy's inside out. That's alright.
Wow.
There's 4,000 different versions of Private Jimmy.
Sir, I think that all just ate Jimmy.
I'm not sure this is supposed to be on the outside, Sergeant. Is that a complaint, soldier? No, it's an observation.
Yorkshire Imperial Guard. I want to see that.
Yorkshire Guard.
The Yorkshire Regiment of Imperial Guard.
Right, Imperial. Right, instead of them having cyber hounds and that. They've just got like tiny terriers. Vicious, aggressive terriers. Almost like that pug, Imperial Pugsman.
Yeah. And instead of the helmets, they've got like metal flat caps.
Yep.
This is all horribly racist, ladies and gentlemen, against the Yorkshire people.
Against the Yorkshire.
Is that a race? Can you call Yorkshire a race? No. Show says no.
Okay. They are British.
Yes.
It's not racist, it's something else.
Regionalist?
Region.
Yeah, regionalist.
Yeah, regionalist. There you go.
Well, they do good Yorkshire pudding.
They do. I mean, Yorkshire puddings are a gift to the world.
They are. Gloriously delicious gift to the world.
Yes, and Yorkshire tea's fucking banging as well. Alright then.
When it comes to accents, we all have our glorious thoughts about what certain things should sound like.
Yeah.
It's just like when we had that conversation and we thought that drow should sound Australian. Because they come from down under.
That is true. I mean, dwarves have to be Scottish. There's just there's no contest for me. There's no argument that you can give me that would suggest that a dwarf should not be Scottish. And that is the main reason why I did not like the Hobbit films.
Because
as
very
much.
few of them were Scottish.
They were all fucking Northern Irish. I just Northern Irish dwarves, man, just doesn't do it for me. Like it wasn't.
You need those dwarfs to come busting through the doorway with a deep fried Mars bar and a can of iron brew.
Aye.
Just kicking orcs in the dick. Shouting, "See you, Jimmy!"
Alrighty then, let's get the flamer on. Flamer on!
Yes, the portable war crime device. Oh, oops.
It's only a war crime if they're not Xenos.
People coming out of the woodwork. Xenos rights.
Ugh.
They just burn them all. For being heretics.
They absolutely would just get burned by the Inquisition.
What's this?
A Xenos sympathizer? Can't have any of that. Oh, this backpack is not going on at all. Fucking force!
What?
No, the little like knob isn't going into the little hole.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
No.
It's glued. It's fine. As long as the cable looks like it's going onto it and it doesn't come off, I'll be okay.
Yeah, that's the most annoying part of those particular things.
Yeah. Well, it's more of a hose than a cable, isn't it?
Yes.
Fucking doom! Let's get that arm off and then I can get rid of the excess there. Weird place to put the sprue attachment, like in the armpit.
Yeah. Well, they fully expect you to like have these little files and everything like these, and to slowly take your model apart and get rid of all the flash lines first, and then stick them together, and not just paint them on the sprue like we do. free.
That'll do. I got a couple of cuts there, but that could look like fabric. Okay, there we go. Right, Gordon goes on first, please.
Okay, so did I do those? Yes, I did paint those like that. Man.
Come on, connect. Right, that goes in there.
Connect full.
Goes on there. Okay. Yeah. That hose looks fucking good.
Those hoses look good.
Damn hose look good! Okay. And the final bit. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop.
Did in fact a final countdown.
It's not quite. I've still got the head to go on and the little miscellaneous pieces. Alright.
Miscellaneous piece.
Fucking sweet. It's like pointing upwards slightly. But that's okay. Because you're supposed to sort of point a flamer upwards a bit, aren't you? You want it to...
because it
drops,
arcs.
it drips down, doesn't it? It's the
Yes.
liquid that you're firing, really.
Yeah, so the fire arcs.
Yeah. Best flamethrower in any video game. I'm going to put it out there. I have an opinion, but do you?
I'm pretty sure that there was an actual good flamethrower in Red Faction.
Red
And
Faction?
I believe it was Red Faction Armageddon that had it.
Oh, okay. The one I'm going to say is what's it called? Snooglyph, and you'll know. It's a shooter that's like wildly realistic, and it's set in World War II. The Vietnam expansion came out, and that had a really good flamethrower on it.
Yeah, was that Battlefield?
No, I think it's called Red Solstice, is it? No,
No,
Red Solstice is a top-down thing.
Red Solstice was like a bloody top-down. Well, almost. It was like a 3D isometric run and gun. That's what Red Solstice was.
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna Google it.
Huh?
World War II shooters. It was like a one-shot, one-kill game. Red Orchestra. There you go. Red Orchestra 2 had a fan-fucking-tastic flamethrower. There you go.
Nice. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, there's also Deep Rock Galactic flamethrower, and that's pretty decent.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's realistic, but I'd say it's good. It's effective. It's just I wouldn't say it's like, you know, a really good depiction of a flamethrower.
True. It's not a realistic depiction, but then again, you are space dwarves shooting giant bugs.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be. But in terms of just being satisfying to use.
Like, yeah, boy.
Yeah, that flamethrower Red Orchestra 2, very nice.
Oh, I remember Red Orchestra.
Yeah, we played it for a bit, and then we got sick of dying a lot.
And then all we did, it wasn't the Vietnam one. It was like a Japanese expansion.
Yes, Japanese expansion.
Because that was where I absolutely kicked off with the fact that I shot a guy 3 times with a bolt action rifle and he stabbed us with a bayonet.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, just drop already, damn it.
Did
Like,
you shoot him though? Did you though?
It was down a corridor. There was nowhere for him to actually run. I hit him twice. I even saw the guy flex. You know, when you usually get the hit animation.
Yeah, I know.
And you're
I know
like,
what you mean.
ugh. It did that, and he just shanked us, and I was like, nope. Oh yeah, because the flamethrower on that actually...
It did the dip, it did the arc.
It wasn't just the arc on that, it was the panic meter.
Yeah.
That it just absolutely... Because whenever you used it, people would freak out around you, like the enemy would, and
Yeah.
you'd see them pop up on the map as they start to run away. It's like, ah! And the screen would vibrate because of the heart scan, and you could hear everything.
Yeah, and the you know, you could, and the way that the fire sort of lingered as well was quite good.
It was nice.
It was a very effective weapon. I liked it.
It was, even though it had like super short range, it was definitely a fun weapon to use.
Yeah, if you were in a trench, you would absolutely. Are you going to call it for today? Oh, no worries, Heavy. Thanks for popping by, mate. Oh, thanks for the streaming company. Oh, no worries, mate.
I hope your land raid issues clear up.
Same, yeah. I hope you managed to get that Land Raider sorted. We'll post our finished articles in the Discord for you. Right, so this is going on here. Arg. Arg. Must find a way to clip this without... I'm just going to twizzle it. Twizzle and...
Where's the dick?
Yeah. I'm not doing the soundbite again, don't worry.
You good old dick twist.
Indeed.
I might actually be almost done. Almost done with these guys.
Sweet. I think I'm pretty much done with these ones as well. They just need a little bit of a tidy.
I have some dry brushing on the cloth to do.
Ooh, you're gonna build your HQs this week, nice. Or later this week, nice. Send the pictures into the Discord, and we shall have a little look. Custom HQs sound interesting, man. I am here for it.
I mean, technically, I have a. Well, it's not like a truly custom HQ, but I've got the female commissar.
You do have that. I remember wanting that, and then you buying it first. I was like, oh, god damn it.
I remember what the situation was. There was only one of them left, and you were threatening to buy it, and I bought it first.
You did. Good.
I was like, no,
I wanted that thing, man.
Pause off, damn it.
They still sell them now. I could get one if I wanted.
You could.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, let's get this one on. Sweet, that's you there. Right, you can have a one with your bayonet still in, because you've not got no bayonet in your weapon. Someone is going to have a continuity error, because he's got a bayonet on his gun, and he's going to have a bayonet in the holster. So that's going to be a continuity error that I'll know about, but...
You'll just stare at it and you'll be like...
I know. It's not right, damn it!
A backup bayonet, just in case.
Yeah, just in case.
Or he could just have a bayonet-shaped lighter. The commissar's like, why you got two bayonets?
I don't
That's against regulations.
I've only got the one, so it's the lighter.
Just light up a massive cigar that's also in the shape of a bayonet. That would equally be amazing to see.
Yes. You're sticking with the pointy end, sir. Just so see if you can get that on the belt nicely. Yes, I can. Sweet. And this guy here. I don't think I'm going to have room for the grenades on a couple of these guys.
Okay, you can use them on the bog standard units that you've still to paint.
Yeah, I mean I've got another sprue that's just got all of the the gear and stuff on it. So
Exactly.
You got two sets of the same sprues, so there's going to be a few bits of grenades that are going to go to waste. But I suppose the frag grenades, so I could always use pop them on the Space Marines because they use the same grenades, don't they?
Yeah, everybody uses dem frags.
Game frags.
Everybody uses dem crack grenades.
They did. Right. So everyone's got their little packages on. Nice. We like that. So I'm going to get the little 3 little clusters of grenades. I'm not going to bother with the ones that have got pouches on because 1, the pouches aren't sort of painted yet, and 2, they've already got pouches, so they don't need it. As long as like the majority of the squad have got grenades, I can say this squad have grenades.
The squad may have already used some of their grenades.
Exactly.
Wars happen over long periods of time.
Yeah. Not everyone's got the same kit. Not halfway through the battle, anyway. Right, that's everything that I need to clip off sprues. Now I just need little...
Honestly, there is something that you've got to take into account is like right at the end of any conflict. I'm pretty sure nearly every single Imperial Guardsman spends the first like week worth of them traveling to a new war zone, simply filling out administratum paperwork in order to get the equipment that they used back.
Yeah.
So like three clips worth of like las batteries, 4 grenades, all that shit, and then they'll sign it in triplicate and have to give it to their local administratum correspondent, who will then send it away to the actual
You're giving me work PTSD, man.
Unitorum
Oh,
requisition officer, and then they'll write up a triplicate and send it away. This is how the Imperium works.
oh man.
Destroy you with paperwork, yo. The greatest veterans that nobody knows about are those ones who have to continuously get, Form 3CF26-3834 from the archives and find the only working photocopier in the entire building to print it out with.
Oh man.
Chanting the sacred rites of printing. Sacred rites of copying, most likely. Some guy hasn't.
To be honest, with some of the printers in our place, I feel like I have to do that myself. I don't think they've updated them since the 80s.
Chant the litanies and hammer the runes of awakening.
A bit of Mechanicus standard grey, just to tidy up the bits I've clipped. Get a little blob, not too big. Put that on there. Okay. Blep, 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 blep. What else have we got? No, the arm's fine there.
This is the unwritten heroes of the Imperium. Purely because if they had to write it down, they'd have to do it
In triplicate.
triplicate.
Oh dear.
I can't be asked to do this today.
Okay.
Thus Jethro was demoted to servitor. Refusing to work.
Okay, that one's done. Such a nice soothing part of the model building process, this. Because you
sticking
can,
the buggers together.
well, like, no, it's just like, you know, tidying up the bits that you've messed up, because you can see clearly that you've made the progress. Because obviously, you know, they're all fucking stuck together, and they look like dudes. And now all you've got to do is the little perfect bits.
Yeah.
Just filling in the gaps. It's lovely, I like it. Getting it nice. Get it nice. There's a little bit there on that gun there that needs a little bit tidying. And I've just poked some wet paint. Great. Lovely.
Lovely job.
All done. Oh yes, there's it's been clipped. Clip mark. And yes, man.
You're getting there. It's good. You've almost done everything.
Right, we've got a couple more colours that need to be... Oh, I know what that was. Don't care about it, it's fine. Just drop something that makes a like a very weird noise. You're like, yeah, what the fuck have I got that makes that noise when it falls?
Wait, I've heard that before. That's okay.
Yeah, it's the mobile phone holder. It's like metal, so it clangs. Okay, I need the cloth colour, Celestial Grey. Because there's a bit of cloth clipping that might have happened. Cloth clip. Okay, there's a bit. Blub, 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 blub. Blub, blub, blub. Really have done with that paint being a little thinner than that, to be honest. But never mind. There's yellow. I definitely need to come back with yellow. Remind me of that.
Do I need to remind you?
Like if I say to you, I think they're all done, did you do the yellow bits? And then I will say, damn!
Yellow, gotta remember that shit. Yellow, do not forget that bit. It's the finishing song where you think you've done no wrong. And then you look and you see that you've
So
missed
melodic.
it. Damn right. I've actually been working on a pirate rap.
Oh no.
I have, but it's amazing.
I shall ask you about this on one of your future streams.
I shall have to make sure that it is fully done and that it actually rhymes properly.
Okay.
And the likelihood is when I'm in a quiet part or a concentration zone, I'm probably going to sing it idly. So just listen out for that, ladies and gents.
Oh man.
It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, he will do a shout out for himself at the end of the stream, but yeah, if you're not following Mr. Badger, please go and follow him. He's awesome.
You've
His name
made
is
things.
Firepower Badger. He does lots of painting himself on his stream, and he does an art stream where he draws pictures. Usually unacceptable pictures.
Speaking of that, there has been no poll this week.
Oh, you're out on your own?
I'm free. I'm wild and free to draw what I feel.
I mean, you know that's not the case. We will appear tomorrow.
And we'll be like, I didn't do anything, and I'll be like, yes, you didn't. now you'll just have to put up with what I draw. Be honest, I've already got a great image
Sweet.
set up in the brain.
I bet you do.
It was.
How are we going to get Shrek involved this week?
Oh, Shrek will make his appearance. Don't worry. But this one in general, this image, was once again from a grand old conversation with Negator.
Ah,
And I will explain it in depth when the day comes. But trying to explain it now will spoil the surprise.
indeed. How is Emma getting on?
She is grand.
Sound good to hear, man. Not seen much of her this week. As I said yesterday, must be busy with half term and that. And she's gone back now, isn't she?
Yes, she was out trick-or-treating with the squiddies the
Yeah.
other night.
Oh, I got so lucky with that yesterday. It just started pissing it down, like at about 7 or 8 yesterday.
Yeah, so nobody will have actually come around because it'll
Yeah,
have
it
been...
was just absolutely chucking it. So there was just no kids. So we've got £1 million of chocolate in a big bag now. So I'm just gonna have to work my way through that, which will be a chore for me.
Such a hard time.
It is. It's a hard life. The life of a chocolate hoarder.
Hard candy. I'm sure that's a film.
It probably is. You're probably right. Okay. So I knew there was something I'd forget, but fine.
Yellow by any chance?
No, it's not. It's not yellow. Don't worry. It was actually I forgot to paint it before earlier on. I was going to do it a different colour, but I didn't bother. It looks okay as it is. Just need to make it black. So I'm going to have to bring the black out for a little bit. That's fine. That's looking good. That needs to be red. I remember now. I remember. I was going to make that bit red. But we'll do that soon. I need to bring the black out for this guy's hair anyway. Okay, I think.
Other than the yellow bit that you haven't done yet.
Yeah, the yellow bit and the red bit and the black bit. Pretty good. Sweet. I also want to have a go at dry brushing some bronze on the end of the flamethrower, like, you know, bronzing it upwards so it looks like the flames.
Yeah, so you've got the actual like discoloration from the heat.
I want to try it because I've seen it done and it looks fucking cool, but I've never tried really doing it myself, so I don't know how well it'll go. We'll see.
What colours do you have?
I was going to do it with the Balthazar.
Balthazar Gold is one of the ones that I was going to suggest you do it with.
Yeah.
The only other thing which I would potentially say that you would want to get a hold of is... Where is it? I do have it down here somewhere. Sycorax Bronze.
I don't think I've got that one.
It is a much... Here it is.
Yeah.
It is a much lighter, sort of almost silvery kind of copper color. And that one is where I would suggest that one is the one that you dry brush down first, and then you get the darker as you get to the end of the gun.
Yeah, I've got Auric Armor Gold. I've got a couple of golds and the Balthazar Gold. So I got the other 2 golds for the Tau armor.
I was gonna say, as long as the gold isn't too like richly yellow, you might get away with it.
Yeah, I mean the really light one is very shiny. It's not particularly golden, it's just a very light shine. So I don't know. It might work, it might not.
Have a look at the colours. Essentially, just you put a bit on a palette of one colour, put a bit on a palette of the other colour, and see how well you can blend them into each other.
Yeah.
Not a bad plan. If it's just like an instant, this one looks just way too strong for the other colour, then it's a case of...
Yeah. I mean, I could just keep it simple and just try and dry brush the Balthazar on it and see if that looks good. And if that works, then that's job done then.
You do that, and then you do a tiny little bit of dry brush of the black over the actual tip of the...
Is that what you're supposed to
flamethrower.
do?
Well,
just the tip?
Just the tip. Way.
Raising boom!
Took me a little while to find that, so the comedy left us.
Comedy Genius, that's what it was.
Nah. I'm actually thinking I'm going to go for a different phrasing sound clip. One of actual Archer going phrasing.
I think at the moment all you really need is like a Eh.
That's a good one. But I have just got mwah, mwah, mwah for those sorts of moments. Classic. Can't go wrong with a classic.
Nope.
Okay.
That's why they are classic.
Indeed. Right, where was this black on this flamer I wanted? There it is.
Things are really coming together now.
Oh, aye.
With the completion of these dudes,
Yeah?
I essentially have the ballista and the close combat guys.
Sweet. And then that's pretty much
That's-
job done.
The whole commission done.
Very nice.
Other than me needing to sort of essentially paint the bases like to match for each army.
Yeah.
Which isn't too bad because all I really need to do then is use Mechanicus Standard Grey on the Nighthorns. And most of those are already grey, I just painted them as I was going along.
Yeah. Right. Trying to do some dry brushing now, lads. Let's do this. Let's use base brush. Where's the dry brush? There it is. Right, where's the... I think I left it in there because I didn't think I'd need it. There it is. Balthazar Gold. Shake, 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 shake.
See, like a really, really nice gold. Well, I say gold. It's more bronze than anything.
Yeah.
More brass.
Let's get rid of most of the stuff off it. That should do it.
One of the other things that I do use when I do the heat
Yeah.
treatment on the end of my guns is I have, where is it? Druky Violet shade,
Okay.
which is the purple shade, and I'll essentially put that down halfway through the shading process. Not the shading, the painting process. So I'll have my Sycorax down first, then I'll Druky Violet, and then I'll dry brush one of the lighter colours, one of the other colours that I've got, either Balthazar or the Hapshut Copper, and then dry brush the black for the scorching on the end of the gun.
I think I need another little layer of that, to be honest. It's worked quite well, but it just I think I've brushed too much of it away now.
Just do a thicker brush
Yeah.
closer to the front of the gun. Slowly
Get
blend that
most
for
of
you.
it off again.
Grab this drink. Take a swig.
There we go. That should do it.
Now I have completed the squad.
Okay. I think I've completed these two guys. These 5 guys. Nice. Wonderful. Yeah, I'll put Badger Cam on for you. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Badger has finished a squad of Sigmar dudes.
I never remember what these ones are called, but that is the last of the archers that I have.
Nice.
There is very few left now to paint. I have the ballista and its 2 crew, and I have about 8 close combat potatoes.
Nice. Right, I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna display these guys. I need to first of all find something to put them on. I'll use the Imperial Infantryman's Handbook, shall I?
Oh my goodness. The upstanding nature of it all.
Okay, so I've got the
Also,
commander.
I did a second of my 3 badges.
Oh, nice. He's looking badass, man.
He is.
Okay, I've got my dudes here. I will get my camera settings up because I forgot to get that up.
Let's check out.
Camera's not been too bad yet.
No. Check out the sweet Dave, and I will switch my camera back to my sexy face.
Alright, lads. Oh, it needs to be a little bit less than that. There we go. So I've got my Imperial Guardsman here.
Glorious chef's kiss.
Yeah, so I've got 5 Guardsmen here. That's half a squad. I'm going to show you specifically the flamer because I've tried a few different things on it. So let's move that a bit closer. So I've got the yellow cabling going from the backpack on this guy, which I think is quite nice. It gives it a bit more flavour. I've got the red cable in between there.
Stands out very nicely, to be honest.
And there's the discoloration.
That looks really good, actually.
Ah, come on. There we go.
That looks real good.
You know what? I'm going to turn the light off so you could. It's not just. Okay, I need a bit of light, just not that much. Bloody hell!
Like, ah!
Alright, there you go. You can barely see. There we go.
Yeah,
Discoloration.
that looks good.
Discoloration. I like it on that side more. And there you go. That's a flamethrower guy. Right. Since we're both kind of finished, there's kind of no point in starting anything else at this point. So do you think we should call it nice and early? Get about.
I think we can call it at that.
All right, that's fine. We've got about 2.25 hours. So we usually do another 15 minutes, but meh, we've both finished. It's a nice time. Anyway, thank you so much for everyone who's been here. Mr. Badger, do you want to tell the ladies and gentlemen about your channel?
Right. You can join me on Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 12 PM British Standard Time for more drawing and painting of the like. So please join me for that.
Yep, /Firepower Badger. Do it. I've been the Bulamatari. Thank you very much for joining us for Bulls Paint Club. We don't just do Warhammer painting here, we do all sorts. We're mainly doing Let's Plays at the moment. On Wednesday we do a multiplayer stream. I'm thinking about calling on Back to Blood. I might do something a bit different, maybe some Vermintide, maybe even some Rocket League or something, I don't know. We'll see what we feel like on the day. This Saturday we are starting our Space Marine playthrough. Thank you very much to Heavy for nominating that game. I love that game, can't wait to play it again. And on Sunday, weather depending, we may be doing some Mech Warrior, we may not. We may just be doing more Space Marine. So anyway, thank you very much for being here. Pop me a follow me on all of the socials and that, and check out my YouTube channel. And let's see if there's anyone to raid.
Yes.
There is not. In fact, you know what? We're going to raid into Mango Smasher. Right. Thank you, everyone. I will see you next time. Cheers, all.
Toodles.
Bye.
As I stare into the eyes of the coming apocalypse, I see them reaching for my soul. I cannot erupt, I must control. I cannot erupt, I must explode.